من كان يريد الآخرة. Okay, so I'm recording this March 7th, which is probably going to be the day that I post this. But I've been trying to strategize on how to order the podcast. My goal is to post 100 episodes this year and not overcomplicate it. I want you to eat. This is a series where I just tell. It's like journal entries. I want to be able to do a lot of them, not overthink the editing, be able to tell it in a way that's authentic, just straight from the heart. But I also just kind of want you to also follow my attempt at fulfilling my goals for 2024. Right here, let's put that vision board up. This is my 2024 goals. In this episode, I'm just going to go through it just so that you feel like you are growing with me. And one thing about my goals is like, there's no linear path to them. I don't believe that there is one straight path towards your goals or your dreams. I think that's an expectation I've had to let go of so that I don't carry a certain shame of not doing it in a linear way. But I realized the only way you fail your dreams is if you stop talking about it. So this Studio Diaries was created so that I can speak. It's my baby, what do we call it? Baby season. It's just me. This 100 is my playground. I'm literally gonna throw anything and everything at you. You just gotta enjoy it. And I hope it's soothing enough of a process that you enjoy it and you see how non-linear getting to your goals is. But anyways, first time that I'm doing, actually it's the second time that I'm doing a vision board. I literally have this image everywhere. And if you're listening only to the audio version, in my YouTube channel, I have the actual images that I'm speaking about. And it lists all of the goals that I want to hit. And these goals are going to help me hit my 10-year goals. Welcome to the chaos. I just hope that you can listen to this, I don't know, while you garden or something. And it brings you calm and soothing and just lets you, listen while you watch someone else freak out about their life. So, let's get into the 2024 goals. Okay, on the bottom, I have this phrase. When you think about your goals, I'm the kind of person I feel lame for attempting. It just feels so uncool. I don't know where that comes from. I think it's this fear of failure. But this phrase of, what if I fail? Oh, but what if I fly? And that, I put that there so that mentally my mind gets released from all of the garbage. So to start from the top, our right is pay off all my debts. I have, I believe, about 21,000, and I know it's not as big as some of you guys, but 21,000 of student debts. I am financially illiterate. I am an ostrich when it comes to finances. You know what an ostrich does when fear comes, digs its head in the ground. And that is something I'm gonna change this year. I would love to pay off all my debts. I think if I financially strategize, I'm gonna be able to do it, especially with my extra income. Even if I don't get if I can actually just pay off some of it, that would be fantastic. Number 2 is 100 episodes of this podcast. 100. By the time we hit December. Can I do it? Yes. What if I fail? Oh, but what if I fly? And then we have memorized the Quran. I have memorized the Quran, I believe, about 5 to 7 times. But I keep forgetting it because there's no consistent schedule of review and there's no daily reading, right? So this time I've promised myself that I'm going to memorize it, but I'm going to memorize it slowly. But I'm going to focus more on my structure of review and my daily recitation rather than speed memorizing, because I'm really good at memorizing. If I sit, I can memorize the whole Quran within 30 days. I can do it within 15 if that's the only thing that I'm doing. But that's not good. I want to memorize it and then just from then on just keep it in my heart by having a system of review and daily recitation, which is a challenge. I'm actually going to get my mom on this podcast because she's been doing Allahumma barik. She's been doing 100 pages every single day for the past 3 years, I believe. And she's my motivation. She's been so consistent. But she's doing it now. And it's like, if she misses every Friday, she has to do a khatm of the whole Quran. So that's a warrior right there. She always looks at me. She's like, oh, so easy for you to memorize. And I'm like, I want your consistency. You want my ability to memorize. May Allah allow us to both succeed in our goals. So memorize the Quran. It's been such a challenge to figure out, okay, what's the review system? I've failed so many times. I've missed days, left. I would write a schedule and then I wouldn't fulfill it. And it's like, instead of focusing on the shame, always focus on getting back up. Get back up on the horse. You fall, get back up. Don't matter how many times you fall. Get back up. Don't even hesitate for a second. Don't waste your time going like, oh my God, I didn't do it for so long. Or I did. Get back up. Get back up on that horse. Do it quickly. And then last year, I believe, or was it 2020, when I made my vision board, like my visual vision board for the first time. My mom was so funny. She took it and then on the corner she wrote marriage. She said marriage. So this time I included it in my 2024 goals. Married. And I have a very interesting approach, guys. And I want you guys to I want you to follow it with me so that we can all be amazed together and we can all testify together when it happens. And then we'll have a post conversation and be like, oh my God, because I'm recording things right now. You know when they say make dua and have yaqeen it's going to get answered? I'm making dua. And the type of du'as that I'm making and where I'm making it, it's like those du'as where it's like, it's gonna get accepted 100%. So I'm here with yaqeen that it's gonna happen. And I'm just watching. I'm like, I'm really curious how this is gonna come about. Okay, that was enough time on the marriage. 160 pounds, 30% body fat. This has been my goal from 10th grade. This is just about continuing to hit this, continuing to put this on my goals until I get there, inshallah. But yeah, move to Medina. I am moving, inshallah, in 2024. Gonna live there, gonna put my base there. The Dajjal is coming. If you don't believe it, I don't know what you're on, but just think about the reach of TikTok and it's crazy. It's crazy. You just go watch them crazy concerts and just be like, subhanallah, people are worshiping people. The Dajjal is coming and I'm running. I know myself, like my temptation meter is not good. Like I've been trying to lose weight for a very long time. So like temptation and me do not mix. I don't have very strong willpower. So I'm just going to go to the city where he cannot enter, right? And I'm just going to pray to God that it does not come in my lifetime or the lifetime of my children. But we need our lineage to be established in these two cities that the Dajjal will not be able to enter, and for us to be doing that. Next is skydive. Skydive. My 10-year goal is to do a wingsuit flying from a mountain. I'm going to put a clip here so you kind of know what I'm talking about. This gives me absolute joy. So this year I put there skydive 5 times because in order to get your license to be able to skydive by yourself, you have to have 25 jumps, right? So I put 5 here. But one thing I realized is that in the program itself, there's some programs that are designed where you can get your license in 1 week. They'll organize it so that you're technically jumping 25 times within the program. So it's actually much easier to get this. And this is side quest, guys. I might document it for my YouTube channel. No, I might not. Somali community is very yappy. So I don't want it to come to my mom. My mom has a fear of heights. Now imagining her daughter jumping off places. If you're listening to this, just keep it to yourself. Please do not share. Do not talk about this. Don't share it. This is a secret between you and me. That's it. But anyways, I'm trying to skydive. So step 1 is get my license skydiving, then get experienced in skydiving solo. And then after that, start with the wingsuit kind of training. But that's like once I get a lot of experience, So that's that. And then give up procrastination is the next one. Give it up. Give it up. Don't wait on it. Do it now. Now, team, now. Actually, I've been making a lot of dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala removes procrastination from my heart, because it's like I used to think I love procrastination, but I realized I just have a habit of it. And it's so true. So true. If you learn to break that habit, you'll start, for me especially, I started realizing the reason procrastination works for me is that I have an external pressure that pushes me to get something done. But what I'm trying to build is that internal willpower and that internal pressure to myself. So when I have that is, and it's high internally, then inaction is very painful. Like right now, I'm getting to a point where me avoiding my work is more painful than me doing my work. So it's like, alhamdulillah, Allah, the du'as are working. Last but not least, build the table. I've been talking about tables. If you know me, if I see a sexy table, I'm putting my hands all over it. I'm looking it up and down, all around, checking all the creases, where things meet. Woodworking is just beautiful. So this year, I'm going to build a table. Promise myself that I'm going to do it. My carpentry, my building dreams need to start. I have a goal of building a house, a goal of building certain things that I just want to do. And it's like there's something so delicious about building something from nothing. And it's just a matter of getting started. So I put it there because I am going, inshallah, part of my 2024 goals. So now that you've listened to me yappa about my goals, inshallah, I want you to hold me accountable. I also don't want you to share it with anybody else. But tell me your goals. I don't know. This is like, I'm putting a lot of trust out here. I'm trusting you. I don't even know if you've made it this far, but I'm trusting you. And we make it, we don't make it, don't matter. It's the fact that we tried. It's the fact that we're doing it. And now that I'm sharing it with you, it's giving a little more excitement, Hopefully in these 100 episodes, you watch me accomplish all these things. It forces me to do it because I have to tell an imaginary person, sorry, nah, you're not imaginary, you're real. I have to share it with someone. I might turn off the comments to these because I don't like getting people's opinions on my life, I just want to, just share it and people be like, oh, okay, and then move on. But I also want to hear your feedback too, what you think about your own life, okay? Don't comment on my life. Talk about your life and how you are dealing with your stuff. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, these are 2024 goals. It's already March. 2 months have already gone by. Anyways, subscribe so you can get the notifications whenever I post. Harass me whenever I don't post, but also don't harass me. But also harass me because I need to get 100 episodes out. But also don't harass me. Thank you. It's been Mona Scekomar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be with you.